It had been relatively more frequently, every couple of weeks at least, as it used to be once every couple of months maybe. We haven't seen incursions like this quite since the Blight.
Cilantro lines. He's not old enough to remember the Blight, but he knows. The omniscient dog.
When was the last time they did attack?
3 days ago. But we were prepared for it, but we lost several men.
Cilantro nuzzles his snout under his hand.
Has there been
No! Milo scratches his head.
Has there been any other strange things
No, not particularly, no.
or cause?
No, usually one would suspect that if there's increasing in raids along border countries, that there's something in their actual territory that's going wrong. But no one, Chase and I are going to stick around and tell us what's the problem. They're just going to come in and raid.
Typical.
There's any number of reasons that they might run. They aren't able to get the supplies they normally could. Something is preventing them from hunting, or any number of things. You can tell he's a man who used to serve in the military and has served for a while, so he's kind of familiar with this sort of thing.
What in those woods would do that?
Oh, I don't know. We don't go venture into the wilds. They are a place that we do not venture.
So Nick has been distracted by the pretty dancing girl, so we're going, and there's something in the woods that's causing bad shit to happen.
We think.
Okay. I was actually reading something in the manual that I was confused about, so I missed out on the whole conversation.
Typical Nick.
But he said the pretty girl.
Wanda came over and took her to dance.
Oh, that's why Nick's not paying attention. He's watching Wanda dance.
Nick,
So anyway,
pay attention.
so the last raid was 3 days ago. Do you think it would still be a while before they attacked again? They'd need time to get more supplies to attack.
Hopefully.
Well, then why don't we find them first?
We don't know where they're striking from is the problem. We don't know if they're a wandering band. We don't know if they're...
Have you sent out scouts?
We have sent out scouts. Some of them have not returned.
Well, that's never a good sign.
Do you know where those scouts have gone?
No, they haven't returned.
I mean, like,
They went
Which
into
directions
the
they
woods.
headed in?
what direction?
Well, we sent them to scout to the south and to the east, but only a handful of them came back.
From which directions did they return from?
Sort of scattered, but they all came back by close to the main road. One of them we found straggling along the edge of the creek.
Where did they not come back from?
It's been sporadic.
Are any of these men you sent out there available for us to talk to?
They are at the garrison, helping preparing for the groundbreaking. Some of them were ill, but not grievously ill, just needed to recover. So you probably find them at the garrison or at their homes.
Because they may have more specific information on where they checked and what they saw.
Could it be something other than chastened, but just pretending to be chastened?
They were using chastened weapons. They were wearing chastened clothing. They spoke the chastened language.
I don't doubt that they are chastened. See, it's a dark song. Oh, it is. Fuck it. Nobody glows blue like Anders does.
Yeah, dark song.
What?
There's a dark spawn on the back of that that's just like, "Meh!" And it's just blue lightning shooting out everywhere. And I was like, is that Anders or Justice? Okay, sorry, go.
Neither. It's a Goomba.
A Goomba with justice.
The Goomba of justice.
So it's the one with the harmonica.
So anyway.
Anyway.
Alright, I've got about all the information that I need. Well, except for one more thing. About how big are the raiding parties?
Well, we aren't a very big village, so they don't need to sing the whole lot. He estimates that there's probably like
a dozen or so. Under a dozen.
Large enough to cause problems and to scare people. So 20 maybe, 20 to 40. But no one's died. They've just been trying to take.
So it's just raiding.
Raiding. They haven't been killing anybody.
Haven't been taking
Yet.
a woman.
Is it just this village or have other nearby areas been affected?
we haven't had word from other villages. We're one of the furthest southern villages.
Well, with all these people traveling in, you might hear more word if it has happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will make sure to keep an eye out for sure. Or an ear out, I suppose you could say.
All right, that's about all the questions that I have.
Psyche, time to go.
Are you gonna regale him with a couple stories?
Oh yes, stories. Nick?
I don't think we want Nick being the one telling the stories here.
I'm gonna go and dance with
He's
Psyche.
got the best communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all gonna end up
Okay,
being about Nick's
fine.
sexual conquest.
Communication. Boof.
Because, so now, if she goes to dance, we're the only three left at the table with my
Because we're
I mean, Nick will sit and chat, and he can tell stories of.
Cilantro bounds off to go
I can
dance.
tell
things.
stories of the chantry and what's going on in there.
No one wants to hear your chantry stories.
I feel like Nick's stories at this point would sound like whining about how much he hates Ferelden, so.
or being with girls, or boys, or horses.
And this one time.
He's not a furry. Or is he?
Acacius tells and slightly fudges a story about finding Psyche, about having to battle Sylvans, and
That's quite a story.
Did you rescue her instead of attacking her? Because you can't reveal what you knew.
yeah.
He's like, oh, Sylvans! Whoa! I've heard stories of Sylvans, but I've never actually seen them. I only if they were in Brazilian.
I lost a good deal of men there.
That's a shame.
Fortunately, not the right ones.
It's like he comes back, I'm tired.
All right,
was
looks
fun.
like we're about to turn in.
Well, hopefully I will see you at the festival.
Of course.
Thank you for the drinks.
You're most welcome.
Thank you for the dancing lesson.
You're welcome. Oh, thank Wanda.
Bye.
Her mother taught her, make her rest her soul.
Thank you, Wanda.
You're welcome.
Let's head back.
Nick, lead the way.
Nick will lead the way.
Come on, Cilantro.
So, it's by the time you make it out there, it's getting, it's late afternoon. It's not quite getting dark or anything.
And we meet the old couple, Sarah and Tobias.
Tobias. Tobias is in the fields, and he greets you, and he says, "Oh, my wife is waiting for you."
All right. Well, Nick lead.
He hollers at you. He's too far away to really see you clearly, but he knows
Yeah.
you are.
The shiny arm gives it away.
Yeah.
All right. Nick's gonna go up to the front door and knock.
All right. Door opens, and it's actually a teenage girl.
Don't.
She's not.
Nick isn't a pedophile.
She's a teenager, not an older teenager. She's probably like 15.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, "Oh, my mother is here to speak with you, Mother." And Sarah's here right now.
Yep.
So she's like, "Oh, hello, Sir Nicholas. Come in. These must be your friends."
Yes.
And
Thank
she's
you.
like,
I assure you, she looks
Wide-eyed.
terrifying, but she's very sweet.
"Oh, we don't see Alvar very often. It's kind of frightening."
She's just a merchant.
She's a merchant. We ran into her on travels. She wanted the benefit of traveling in a group, and we didn't mind having the company to scare off unsavory folk on the road.
Huh.
All right.
As if you
Well,
didn't already have patience.
I'm going to have my son show you to the barn, and he will collect the silver from you. There, I'm going to make a pot of soup for dinner. So all
lovely.
of you are welcome to come up to the farmhouse for soup.
Thank you.
And Juju thanks them also, Alright, so their son is in the back, and he greets you, and he also stares at her.
You're just gonna be like, everyone.
I'm just gonna wait
the
for
Dalish is like, okay, elf, but and then it's like,
I'm gonna wonder when the mob's gonna come more for me.
But they take you.
'Cause
He
you don't-
leads you down a path towards
Because-
this barn that has seen better days. It doesn't look like it's about to collapse or anything, but it's old. It's a little bit in disrepair. But it's when you step inside, it's dry at least. It smells like old hay. They haven't had a need to keep the hay fresh or anything. But it's not like moldy or anything. Maybe mildewy smelling.
little stale, yeah.
Yeah, a little stale, but it's serviceable.
We can probably scoop some of it out.
The son says, I'm going to go fetch a couple of bales of hay. and hopefully it won't get too wet, and then you have something to sleep on.
Oh, thank you. And we, Nick will probably help him.
Acacius would help because
Yeah.
he can carry more.
Yeah, because we're big and can carry stuff. And then we can put our bedrolls on top of the hay bales. So much nicer than sleeping on the floor.
Oh, you can put your bedroll down. I don't have one.
Acacius just sleeps on the ground.
Acacius.
I feel like
is the
Acacius is
ground.
like that self-flagellating kind of guy, right?
I'll
It's like the, I will suffer because I deserve it.
Upstairs.
You gonna stay in the loft? The hay loft?
I want to go find chickens.
It's leaky.
Oh. High ground.
Are there chickens I can chase?
No, they're in a
yeah.
coop. It's raining.
I want to chase chickens.
Leave them alone, Psyche.
You can chase them tomorrow.
Don't tell her that. Then she's going to
That's a
actually
quick way to
chase
get you guys kicked out of the barn.
Yeah. Please don't.
When they're out, you can make sure they don't get in the trees. It happens all the time. Chickens roost in trees.
Yeah, but because it's raining, they probably won't let
I
them
mean-
out of their chicken run.
them. Yeah.
If
Hey,
it's
one of
raining.
those chickens might end up in our stew, so
Be nice.
You can chase the squirrels.
Are there squirrels?
Yeah, but it's raining.
Squirrels are evil.
Alright,
I
so
feel like the rain wouldn't deter Psyche too much.
you
No.
and the sun in occasionally they bring back some fresh some hay. It's not too damp.
Nick puts a really nice pile down and goes, Deirdre, that one's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Nick, are you okay?
He does that.
Since you're so,
She's my charge. I want to
Right.
make sure she's well cared for.
since you want to take care of her so well, why don't you give her your bedroll? Whoopsies.
I have
She
my
has her
own.
own.
Cilantro.
She has her own.
Why would you give her an extra blanket to keep her
I
warm?
have a blanket.
If she wants to stay warm, she knows where she can turn.
The Mabari creates.
It's like, yeah, I'll cuddle up with the dog.
Oh, I
Isn't that
forgot.
right, cilantro?
You prefer the company of dogs to men.
At least he has an integrity.
She has a point.
At least he keeps
At
his
least
dick to
cilantro's not trying to
himself.
get into my pants all the time. Oh, isn't that right?
At least not for
Try not
that.
be nice to somebody without the implication that I want to fuck them.
You
It's
want to fuck
you.
everyone to be
That's up to
okay.
you.
I got us this lovely barn without sleeping with anyone.
Because she
Nor-
was 15.
Yes,
And
and
15.
therefore I don't want to sleep with anyone. I have no
15.
interest in sleeping with a 15-year-old girl. That would be.
That's good at least.
I wonder how old the boy is.
The boy's 18.
The thing is,
Oh.
Nick will not. He'll flirt with people, but he's not going to force anybody into a situation. If like this 18-year-old boy came and was like, "Hey," Nick would probably be like, "Yeah, right,"
But he's not doing it.
but he's not going to go after him. Yeah. Nick has no problem with getting off, but he's not gonna like push people or like he's not gonna like go back into town to find somebody to sleep with. It's more of a if they're in a tavern. Oh look, that's a pretty wench. Oh, she's flirting with me. Yes. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, so Nick will bring in some for Deirdre. He'll put down some for him. Help her get ready. Take his armor off.
She'll set up a lantern and so we have some light going. She'll hang it up on there. So if there's like a nail
Yeah.
or something, you can hang the lantern on.
So since when are you a prince? Is he really a prince?
He is really a prince. He's from Tangerville. It's a sister city to the Starkhaven. The March is really like the princes, but he's not. He's kind of the sad prince that nobody wanted.
I'm not surprised.
I'm a
Third-born
lord.
Son. I don't exactly get a lot.
I'm so impressed.
Nobody asked you if you were impressed. I was just merely stating that in case she wasn't aware that Acacius was a prince, she might not be aware that I'm a lord. I thought it might be nice to let her know now rather than later. I don't care much for fancy titles though.
I think, are you expected to grovel?
I'm not bowing.
She's wringing out her hair.
Some days I think you might be the one with the bigger stick up your ass than Acacius.
I don't think that's possible.
Agreed. Woof.
Boof.
Woof.
The cilantro just goes and sits on Acacius. Good boy.
Anyway, everyone gets sleep.
I don't want to sleep. I want to choose to
I want to
sleep.
go get soup from the kind
Oh, yeah.
Sarah.
Oh yeah.
So Nick is going to ask if everybody, anyone else is going. He's going to go back to the farmhouse.
I'll go with you.
I'll go.
He's
I'll go.
now in just traveling
I'll
clothes.
stay.
He probably has a traveling cloak. Probably,
I can order
like the
more
one we
food.
made for him.
Don't
Bring-
hoard food.
About food.
I'll go with
Bring
you.
me a bowl. I'll stay.
All right, we'll bring back some for those that are staying.
Which is only me.
No, Deirdre has like some sort of basket. She would have had a basket, but she got.
Something.
I had a basket.
She had a
too.
basket, but she got kidnapped and get to take it with her. So she probably picked up another one.
Yeah.
I have a basket.
And so she probably has like it, and she probably takes her basket with her to carry some soup.
Yeah. Bring back some food for our Avar.
I don't need
So
to
I'm
freak
gonna go have
anyone
dinner,
else
but I need
out
to use the
yet.
bathroom before we continue.
I'm hungry. I want actual dinner right now. I'm hungry.
Oh, we still probably have chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
I'll probably just-
And maybe that.
I would
do we still have
probably-
mashed potatoes?
I would probably have to wait because I'd have an actual meal at home or something. Like full on like a meal. Because I've just snacked.
And when Jen's out, I gotta pee.
And actually, I'm probably going to call it when we bed down so I can prepare for the next encounter.
What?
Probably going to end it when we go down for the night.
Okay.
So I can prepare for the next day.
I have to finish my Abar story. We also need to agree on next time we meet in January. And if we're going to do this just once a month or twice a month.
I think Jen just wanted it once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. That gives me more time to prepare. I'm a very busy person.
Mm.
It's gonna have to be on a Sunday.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's what's the plan. It's always going to be on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because stuff.
Yep.
And I don't want to do this right after I get back from work on Saturdays.
We can do it on the 22nd of January.
No, that's Mom's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the 15th or the 29th.
I'm fine with either of those.
Because I'm not going to be here the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
I'm fine with any time, but if I work any of those days, I'm not getting off until like 2. So just be aware.
Let's wait for Jen and decide because
Well, let's decide this after we finish playing.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, sign what? No, because I gotta pee
Okay.
as well.
So, guacamole is delicious.
Huh?
She said guacamole is delicious.
Yes. Yes, it is.
We're deciding on when we meet next.
I said the 15th or the 29th would be good.
Um,
They're both Sundays.
I'll have to ask. I think I'll be free, but I need to ask my parents if there's anything scheduled on Sundays that I have to be.
That's okay. We have a Facebook group for a reason.
Because I think they have all of the tickets for musicals,
Mm-hmm.
so I just need to make a list of
Days.
when those are. Yeah. Hmm.
Imagine if they
That's
had
just disgusting.
what?
24.
24 degrees outside.
Why is that disgusting?
I wouldn't mind it if it were like 38, but 24 is cold and it hurts my hands.
It's not that cold.
It's below freezing. It makes my skin
It
hurt.
could be 10 degrees.
Yeah,
Negative
that,
10.
that would make my skin hurt too.
Could be negative 10.
degrees.
Could be negative 10 degrees.
It's supposed to be thunderstorming on Christmas Day.
I used to live in Fargo, North Dakota. We went out for recess up to 20 below.
My mom worked in Fargo, North Dakota after she left
Yeah,
left
the
Red Cloud,
cold-
Nebraska.
We they had like a little ice rink. They'd fill it with water in the winter, and then it would freeze over, and you could go ice skating at recess. Whereas in Texas, if it got below 40, you didn't go outside, and you had to sit inside and watch a movie.
Not true.
It was when I was in elementary. I hated it.
We always went outside if it was cold,
Yeah.
especially if it was snowing. You have
No.
snowball fights in the park.
Not in Frisco.
All the neighborhood kids from little to old would all come to the park, and we would have snowball fights and stuff.
Not in
Not
Frisco.
Frisco.
If it got below 40 degrees, we stayed inside.
Right.
Because the teachers didn't want to go outside in the cold.
Oh, I'm just saying that for random kids. But if it was snowing, we'd be.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would go out in the cold when I got home and play,
Yeah.
but not for school.
For school, we did.
No, in Fargo, like for recess, we would go ice skating at recess. It's the greatest.
So I think it's decided that we're going to have to clear what day we're doing after Jen talks to her parents.
Yeah, because my family has seasonal tickets to the musicals that come to town, and we have Sunday matinee tickets. So I need to figure out which Sundays our tickets are, and then I can go from
Well,
there.
we can't do it the 20th,
Right.
No, we
Because-
can't do the 22nd.
22nd.
Her
22nd.
mom's birthday.
Her mom.
Okay. Yeah, January's not a huge one. February might be a little tricky for me because I'll be out of town for a week and I'll probably be gone for 2 Sundays. No, I'll only be gone for. No, I'll be gone for 2 Sundays. So February it would have to be like the first weekend or the last weekend.
Probably the last weekend. Because I will not be prepared, So.
Well, depending on when we
Unless
have it
we-
in January.
If
If we have
do
it like the
15th.
13th, that gives you like 3 weeks.
It'd be the 15th.
The 15th.
Because we have Friday the 13th in January.
I don't have a calendar in front of me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
But yeah. So, yeah. It's up to you guys.
We'll figure it out. I'll check with my parents and get because we have all the dates, so I'll know upfront what dates they are, so I can post those online,
Okay.
and that'll help. Because aside from that, unless I'm out of town or there's like a con or something, I should be fine. Because I do fair on Saturdays,
Uh-huh.
so it won't interfere.
Except for the
with
one
school.
time we did it on Sunday, I don't remember why.
We did it on a Sunday
Oh, because my
Because-
grandfather died.
because you were gonna leave, and then that ended up falling through. So we told everyone we were going on Sunday, so people changed their schedule to go on Sunday, and then we went on Sunday, and everyone went on Saturday without us.
I
Remember?
came.
Yeah, you came with us. Yeah, that's right. You were there that weekend. You came with us.
I only went
Because
to
that was on my birthday weekend.
I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. I said I'm going to finish the evening and then call
Yeah.
it because I need to have more time to prepare the next day.
Okay.
But we'll bring back soup. Deirdre brings back soup for you and anyone else who asks. She has a basket and Nick brings back some.
Food is good.
It's like a chicken chowder type soup. So yes, one of the chickens went into it.
Yes.
It's got like
Sounds really
Are you
good.
gonna be like Shell with the chickens?
pigeons.
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 Well, he stomps on a chicken when they leave the town.
Does she really?
Yeah. When it's a cutscene.
I don't remember Shell stepping on a chicken. I just know Shell.
Yeah, no, I think you're right because there's that little cutscene when you leave. Yeah.
Because I know Shell, she hates pigeons.
No, Shell hates birds in general.
Oh, okay.
Especially pigeons, but birds in general.
No,
Yeah.
I just want to chase them.
You know, I know how that ends in Zelda games. It's
All I
always
think
bad.
of is just Stone Prisoner. I can't play it anymore
Cullen.
because every single male NPC in that town is Kellen.
Are you talking about the one where you're the dark spawn?
No, when you go to Hanley,
Uh.
Gargala's voices all of the male NPCs in Hanley. Every single one sounds like Kellen. It's just really awkward. It's the same reason I love Awakening, but I have trouble playing Awakening because Anders sounds like Kellen and it's jarring. It's really awkward.
Okay, so we're back.
Alright, so we eat. We got the lantern up. It's like a chicken chowder. It's got some corn in it, and it's got some veggies in it, and it's made with fresh cream and
Thick and hearty.
Yeah.
Tasty.
potatoes, so it's,
Oh, that sounds so good.
and cheese. Oh, that's my dad. It's my dad, let me check, sorry. Or I can text him.
Psyche eats half of it and squirrels the rest away.
Where are you squirreling soup away, Psyche?
I have a bunch of glass bottles.
Oh, okay.
Where did you think I was squirreling it
I'm just
away?
sitting here. You say that. I just imagine like stuffing it down her bra, right, or like her shirt, and I'm just like, but you just took a bath, sticking it in your pockets, but it's soup, right?
No, she has glass bottles.
Well, After she eats though, Deirdre's probably going to just kind of kick back and stare at the top of the barn.
Well, there's better things she could stare at.
Yeah, but she has to like him first.
Like it seems that Acacia's still trying to do how he prince.
Okay.
It's not act like a prince.
What's the
Aren't
dark
princes
chocolate?
supposed to be charming or something?
So too. The stories.
All the stories. You
Why
are.
do you think they call it a story?
All stories come from truth. Some form of
So
truth.
there is such thing as a prince. But I don't think the part where it's charming is the truth. That is unless
You have to take the
are...
good with the bad and the bad with the good.
The only thing good about him is his pretty face.
And ass.
He does have a good ass.
Nick, help.
I think you'll lose on that fight. It's best to walk behind him so you don't have to hear him.
Unless he farts. Do you fart? Do princes fart?
Everyone farts.
They do.
Sweet maker.
Everyone farts.
It's like Lannisters, they shit gold.
Well, Tywin did it.
And then, I love that George R. R. Martin actually wrote, and in the end, Tywin Lannister did not shit gold. Like, this is an actual line in the books, and it makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
I'm on. I just finished A Feast of Crows, and I'm on Dance of Dragons.
You're getting there.
I'm. I think I'm on Tyrion or about to begin Tyrion.
Mm.
I'm on the second chapter. I can't remember who it is.
Alright. Well, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm going off-
what time of night is it?
It's probably 7.
Nick's not gonna sleep yet.
We can play another. We can
I was
keep
gonna,
playing
yeah, I was gonna say
cards.
you can play cards.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm going off to the loft to just sit and stare out
Okay.
or watch you guys play.
It's like Batman.
Yeah, you're Batman.
Without the mask.
Why the war
Nick's
paint?
gonna play Wicked
The
Grace
war-
and use it as a way to subtly hit on Deirdre.
Careful, Deirdre. This one's trying to get.
So was that other one earlier? It was so weird.
What was up with that? I didn't like him. Did you like him? I didn't like him.
I
He
have
was
no
up-
opinion other than I was really confused.
He
So you
was
don't
up.
like him?
That
I have no
night.
opinion.
There
I'm
was
just
something off
confused.
about him.
He was up to something though. I think the way he was.
Speaking of which, he said he was going to come visit us. I wonder if he's still planning on doing so.